My dear student, colleagues, and all the viewers who are watching this program live from Facebook page, Physics Adda, I'd like to welcome to you all to our International Physics webinar. And I'm happy to share with you all that today is our 35th Physics webinar. So good morning to all here in Bangladesh and good evening to all those who are watching from Canada. So hope you are safe and you are well and safe from corona pandemic. And we always know that we are staying in a very bad situation. We are staying corona pandemic situation. We cannot start our normal life. We cannot continue our normal academic program in the inside the campus. So we have to start our online program. So our department of physics have already started some online program like online classes, online international physics webinar and seminar. So I'm happy to share with you all that today it's our 35th physics webinar. And in those webinars, the physicists from different countries are coming as a main speaker, and they deliver their speech, they share their experience, and they share their knowledge with our students. And I think by this way, our students are benefited. So the main aim of our program is to motivate and encourage our students in this corona pandemic situation. Today, I'd like to welcome you all to a joint session between Pabna University of Science and Technology, Pabna, Bangladesh, and the founder of Trillion Theory, Alberta, Canada, in black holes. So we have with us here today Ed Lukowich, author, theorist, founder of Trillion Theory, Alberta, Canada, connecting with us from Canada through online. So he have already connected with us. I'd like to welcome in our international webinar. So, sir, good morning and good evening to you, and welcome to our international webinar. And we are very glad to host you in our international webinar. And I'd like to say thanks on the behalf of the Department of Physics for accepting our invitation, sir. So you have already come to know that we have arranged a series of physics webinar, and in that continuity today we have got one of the best theorists, Ed Luke. So I hope this webinar will be very good opportunity for our students to learn a lot of things. And for those who are new, I'd like to inform all of them that we have divided our webinar into three parts. First, I'd like to introduce our speaker with all of you. Then we have a time where, in that time, our speaker will deliver his speech, and at the end, we have a discussion session. In that time, anybody can join with us and ask question by Facebook commenting. So let's go to our speaker introduction. So you have already come to know that the title of our today's International Physics webinar is Black Hole, a Different Understanding. And our speaker is Ed Lukowich, and he's the author and theorist, founder of Trillion Theory, Alberta, Canada. And if we go his profile, we can see he's a self-made Canadian theorist and founder of the Trillion Theory, which is a new universe theory about the ancient age, origin and operation of our cosmos. Back in 1998, he was dissatisfied with the Big Bang theory and nebular theory that are accepted theories about the origin of our cosmos and our solar system. These theories seemed totally inadequate to properly explain our incredible universe. It was then that I began to formulate, he began to formulate his own theory, which state that cosmos is a growing entity of trillion years in age, for more ancient than 13.7 years of the oldest star in our present generation. In 2013, Ed Lukowich was ready to publish his new Trillion Theory. He began his first publishing his science futuristic novel. The Trillion is under pen name Sagan Jeffries. Then in 2013, and began publishing his Trillion Theory cosmology series with 7 books in the series. These books are available in the paperback or the ebooks at Amazon. You can see the link. So this new Trillion Theory, which promotes Quadrillions of black holes as the builders of the cosmos, is now catching on with many supporters. The next step of our Ed Lukowich will see him contracting astronomers and astrophysicists to do joint venture work in all-out effort to prove trillion theory. So thanks all for patiently listen my speech. Now we need to go our speaker. So Mr. Ed Luke, I'd like to welcome you again, and good morning.
Hey, thank you. Good evening here. Good morning with you. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you, Dr. Pretam, and hello to all the students from Bangladesh and the other countries around the world. Welcome to StreamYard. As you mentioned, I began formulating my trillion theory about 20 years ago, and I first published my first book called Trillion Theory in 2013. Now, my topic tonight is called Black Holes, A Different Understanding. And that comes from my trillion theory. And I'm the first to make many of these new claims about black holes. Now, when it comes to black holes, we live in a very exciting time, because last year NASA took the first ever actual photo of a black hole. And about a week ago, astronomers discovered two black holes colliding to form a larger black hole. Now, if you think that's strange, trillion theory says that a black hole can actually split into two and it can actually reproduce. It was Albert Einstein who first introduced the idea of black holes. And then in the 1990s, Stephen Hawking made black holes ever more popular. And I said, I'm not a believer in Big Bang, so I'll tell you quite a few new things about black holes in my video today. So I think it's time now to have a look at the video, and then we'll have room for questions after. Dr. Pretam?
Yeah, I'll start. Thank you.
Universe, trillion theory. This is the Discoveries video in the Trillion Theory series. Trillion Theories, 20 biggest cosmic discoveries. Welcome to Trillion Theory. I'm Canadian theorist, pen name Ed Luke. Trillion Theory, as a new universe theory, unveils its 20 incredible cosmic discoveries. Trillion Theory, discovery number 1. Black holes spin light into matter. Black holes are incredible entities. They capture light for the specific purpose of spinning it into matter. Light approaching a black hole bends and slows, making its last cries for help before it vanishes. The black hole spins the light into atoms of matter. Discovery number 2. Black holes build cosmic spheres. A black hole vigorously captures light, spinning that light into matter to erect a spheroid of matter around itself. Discovery number 3. Black hole cloaks inside its sphere. After a black hole spins enough light into matter, it resides hidden for billions of years inside the sphere it built. There's a cloaked black hole inside of our Earth, our Moon, and our Sun. Discovery number 4. Black holes supply spin and gravity. A black hole provides actual spin and gravity to the sphere it occupies. Trillion Theory discovery number 5 says that there is a small black hole at the core of every planet and moon, and a larger black hole inside of the Sun centering the solar system, and a supermassive black hole at the hub of every galaxy. Discovery number 6. Black holes by the Quadrillions. Black holes are visibly naked during their light-eating phase, but quadrillions more black holes are in their hidden phase inside the orb they built. Quadrillions of black holes work the cosmos. A supermassive controls an entire galaxy, while smaller black holes supply rotation and gravity to suns, planets, and moons. Discovery number 7. Black holes also have a reverse process. After billions of years of control of its sphere, a black hole weakens its hold, unraveling held matter back to it. This internal pressure from Earth's cloaked black hole has been responsible for all volcanoes, mountain ranges pushed upwards, continental drift, and long-term climate changes. Trillion theory says this about what black holes can do. Light captured is spun into matter. Light is trapped for billions of years. Light escapes after billions of years. Trillion theory proclaims, number 8, light always escapes the black hole. It just takes billions of years. Scientists wrongly state light eaten by a black hole is trapped. Here's a new key to black holes. Astronomers proclaim nothing can escape a black hole. Stephen Hawking recanted, saying radiation escapes. Trillion theory states light trapped by a black hole always escapes. It just takes billions of years. Follow the process. Naked black hole eats till full, cloaked inside the sphere it built. But after billions of years, that cloaked black hole weakens, losing its matter, which escapes back to light. Volcanoes example this process, and suns, and a supernova whose black hole encloaks back to naked to build a new sphere. Number 9. Phases in one 15 billion year cycle of a black hole inside of a sphere. Build. This fast spinning black hole rapidly captures light, spinning it into matter, building a sphere around itself. Control. The black hole cloaked and loaded with matter slows its actual spin to control its cosmic sphere for up to a 15 billion year limit. Weaken. Cloaked black hole eventually weakens its control over its matter. The black hole inside of a sun spun the loosest atoms. The end cycle, supernova, ends the life of any sphere in that solar system. But all the black holes survive to fight for light to build the next sphere. Discovery number 10, the sun's black hole is the first in a solar system to lose matter back to light, because this black hole ate light too fast and spun looser atoms. Discovery 11, supernova is a super key event exposing the black hole inside a sun, plus those inside the solar system spheres. Discovery 12, a black hole already inside the sun. A black hole does not result from a supernova exploding and then imploding. The black hole was always inside the star, dating back to the star's birth. Discovery 13, a black hole can't be destroyed. Even with the supernova, the black hole which was inside of the sun survives the blast, as does each black hole inside a solar system, planet, or moon. Each black hole gets naked for its next round of eating light to build a new sphere. Discovery 14, replication by black holes makes cosmos grow ever larger. A black hole already inside the star it built survives a supernova, splitting and replicating into two new twin naked black holes. Trillion theory says the sun's black hole always survives a powerful supernova, yet the powerful backlash splits the black hole into two, replicating into two binary black holes. Backlash from the supernova splits the surviving black hole into two twins. The two twins could end up as binary black holes, so that their new larger solar system has two suns, or the supernova could blast the twins far apart, so that each will center its own solar system. Discovery number 15. Solar systems result from a battle between black holes, and then they operate as a cooperative between black holes. After a supernova, all the surviving naked black holes battle for light to build their next orb. Their gravity size gains them a position in the new solar system. The future sun, the largest black hole, deploys its powerful gravity, becoming the new solar system's central sphere. Mid-sized black holes use their gravity to hold smaller black holes as moons. The largest black hole did flash eating of light, meaning it spun the very loosest of matter. Thus, the largest black hole, coaxed by pull from the other orbs, easily loses control of its flash matter, unraveling matter back to light. It fulfills its destiny of being the sun of this new solar system. In a solar system, the largest black hole centering the sun did flash-eating light, spinning the loosest of atoms, which later easily unravel as light from the new sun. Mid-sized black holes spun semi-loose matter. Thus, these spheres became large gaseous planets. The smallest black holes, losers of the battle for light, took more time to spin their tight, dense atoms. These smaller planets are hard-surfaced.
Our cosmos is a growing entity. Solar systems last less than 15 billion years, but the galaxy hotel in which they reside can be hundreds of billions of years old. Cosmos began small, but over eons grew into ginormous galaxies because of the replication abilities of black holes after a supernova occurred. Trillion theory shows how our universe repeats itself all across the cosmos. It grows and expands, self-perpetuating by recycling its solar systems inside of humongous ancient galaxies. Could astronomers be misreading what they see? Trillion theory estimates our ancient cosmos at 1 trillion years. Trillion theory discovery number 17, our cosmos is 1 trillion years old. One black hole replicating or doubling to the power of 66 gives us 70 quadrillion stars in our present cosmos. So 66 generations, each generation lasting about 15 billion years, is equal to 1 trillion years. In 1 trillion year cosmos, it took the first 50 billion years for cosmic growth to form the early galaxies. Billions of galaxies are host hotels for quadrillions of solar systems. Discovery number 18, supermassive black hole at hub of galaxy may be 950 billion years old. But don't black holes usually recycle into a new sphere each 15 billion years? A small naked black hole eats light to build a sphere around itself. It then operates from its cloaked position inside of the sphere. A much higher evolved supermassive black hole does not eat light to build a sphere around itself. It stays naked so it can control an entire galaxy of solar systems. A supermassive black hole evolves by adjusting its internals. This gains its permanency at the hub of the galaxy. A supermassive widens its spiral helix to jettison light out its poles. This way it can still consume light, but not spin it into matter, which would force it to build a sphere around itself. A supermassive pulls suns inward, gobbling their light, yet pluming it out its poles. It has clearly adapted its skills, which gain a permanent command of its galaxy for hundreds of billions of years. Trillion theory discovery 19, cosmic origin and space. Space, the final frontier. What is space? Most might say that space is the emptiness that a Big Bang exploded into. But Trillion theory says no. Space was that empty void left behind when black holes spun light into orbs. At the cosmic origin, all that existed was an ocean of frozen light. The first black hole broke away frozen strands. It quickly devoured any free light, spinning it into matter around itself. The ratio of emptiness dwarfed the small size of the orb built by the black hole. Within the light ocean, vacated empty space surrounded the black hole. Today, there exists a vastness to space. Proportionally, when a black hole spins light into matter, the orbit built is only a millionth the size of the vast empty space cavern its actions create. Ratio of the sphere to space. Look out at the night sky. You will see gravity stations where light is tightly packed into a dense orb by the black hole residing inside. The orb holds the trapped light's weight and heat. Left out in the cold is the surrounding weightless void called space, millions of times faster than the orb. Black holes are cosmic worker bees. At the far edges of the cosmos, black holes act as more ocean light so they can build another sphere. This action further expands the space cavern. It also frees extra light to travel through space for use by new solar systems and galaxies. Trillion theory discovery number 20, cosmic rules and scientific design. The cosmic laws of Trillion theory deal with light, which is the cosmic building material, and black holes, which are the engines of the cosmos. Trillion theory says there is unimaginable science incredibly taking place inside the black holes of our cosmos. Trillion theory says that there is super science at work in our cosmos. Much more is afoot here than meets the eye. But you say, can trillion theory be proven? Proof. Could physicists in their lab emulate a black hole by spinning light into matter? Don't blindly accept things. Big Bang is wrong. Its so-called proofs are easily refuted. For example, small galaxies have been exploding with supernova Big Bang force for 1 trillion years. We shouldn't blindly accept things. Astronomers can be wrong, saying that a black hole results from a supernova that implodes, creating a black hole. Trillion theory says no. It says the black hole was always inside of the star. After supernova, the black hole survives to be naked, regaining ultra-fast spin to eat light from the melting of its planets and moons. This action is an illusion of imploding into a black hole. Trillion theory has 5 proofs that it predicts will be substantiated in the future. Proof number 1 for trillion theory: a graveyard with many black holes. After a supernova, each black hole that was inside a solar system orb survives naked and regains fast spin to eat tons of light to build its orb for a next generation solar system. Proof for trillion theory will come when astronomers find many black holes after a supernova. The strategic black hole from the old sun uses its size to eat the most light and becomes the center of the next solar system in its ancient galaxy. Trillion theory calls on astronomers to discover the community of naked black holes that survive a supernova. The $10 billion James Webb Space Telescope will blast into orbit in 2021. Its large mirror will look for the oldest light in the cosmos, as it will peer deeper into black holes, hopefully to prove trillion. Proof number 2 for trillion theory: to uncover the true age of a supermassive black hole at hundreds of billions of years old. Proof number 3 for trillion theory: someday a black hole will be discovered inside of a cosmic sphere. Proof of trillion theory: at the moment a sun goes supernova, identify with the black hole that was cloaked inside. Proof number 4 for trillion theory could occur right in a physics lab. What if we emulate a black hole in a lab? What if light can be coiled into a spin? What if light can be spun to form matter? This would prove the reason that black holes attract and spin light is to forge atoms. Trillion theory calls on physicists to discover how to spin light into atoms to emulate a black hole. In my futuristic sci-fi novel, The Trillionist, a young man builds a quantronics machine to spin light into atoms of valuable, pure elements. Proof number 5 for trillion theory would come from astronomers who photograph a black hole as it splits in two. When a supernova explosion occurs, each surviving black hole of the solar system reacts by splitting into 2 black holes. Replication by black holes is how the cosmos grows in numbers of spheres, solar systems, and galaxies. Trillion theory calls on astronomers to joint venture with trillion theory to catch a black hole in action as it replicates itself from 1 into 2 black holes. This discovery would definitely prove trillion theory. My Trillion Theory video series is based upon Trillion Theory's 7-book series. Be sure to check out my Trillion Theory website at trillionist.com. For more on Trillion Theory, go to the next video in the Trillion Theory series. And the Trillion Theory, the full version, is now available. To take action, share my Trillion Theory videos and click the subscribe button to receive more of my YouTube videos. And visit my website, trillionist.com. And thanks for viewing Trillion Theory.
Thanks to everyone for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, there are some great new things being proposed for black holes. Now we'll field any questions. If anyone has any questions, direct them to Dr. Pretam, and he will send them to me.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. We have got one question. How Wigner rotation occurs near the event origin of black hole?
If anybody wants to kind of see more of my ideas about black holes, one book that they might check under my Trillion Theory, and they're all available on Amazon or through my website, trillionist.com. The book is called Trillion Theory Says, Who Owns Our Universe? So if these black holes, and we're going to find that there's quadrillions of them in the universe, who's built these black holes, or who started these black holes? And I guess the one question that we can never, ever kind of disregard is that perhaps black holes are the owners of our universe.
Okay, so does Trillion Theory believes in the Big Bang?
I'm a disbeliever in the Big Bang. I think that it's a theory that was just accidentally named in the 1950s, and it's hung on for a long time. It has been Big Bang has been a very nice, simple explanation of our universe, and I think we've all been able to kind of hide away and just believe in this. And it's a very simple explanation of the universe. I can say it in 13 seconds. Everything exploded into something. Okay, but that doesn't really tell us very much about the universe or the cosmos.
Okay, thank you. So how do you believe in CMB, cosmic microwave background?
Repeat.
CMB, do you believe, so as you do not believe in the Big Bang, then how do you define CMB, cosmic microwave background?
Well, I think it's certainly open for everyone to have their own belief, Big Bang or Trillion Theory. I think that we live in a very exciting time where we're just starting to discover more and more about these black holes. And I think as we discover more, I think our minds are really going to begin to change. Now, why are we being presented all this at this time? I think that, certainly we're talking about, going to Mars and all that, and it takes a long time to do space travel. We actually travel very, very slow. And even at the speed of light, it would take us a long time to travel to other parts of the universe. I do think that if we learn a tremendous amount more about black holes, we will learn how to communicate better with our cosmos. And we will learn a lot of things that may help us to be able to, say, do things much quicker. I think if you look at the old days when people went across the ocean by a little ship, nowadays we can send pictures like we're doing now in seconds across. So I think that once we learn more about black holes, we will learn much more about how to really work in our cosmos.
Okay, so thank you. So as this video will stay in my Facebook page and YouTube, so anybody can ask question later, and we'll inform you later. So thanks again for your nice presentation. And I'd like to thanks on the behalf of the Department of Physics, Pabna University of Science and Technology. Hopefully, we'll see you again in near future with a different theory. So thanks for accepting our invitation.
And thank you for having me. I was honored.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
Good night for your part.